3-88 on page 90 of the mechanical drawing textbook. We're going to make a little identification plate. If you notice, we have two rectangles forming the basis of this ID plate. One is 8 inches by 4.5 and the other is 6 inches by 2.5. So if I subtract 8 from 6, I know 2 inches will give me the total amount left over. So I know I have 1 inch on each side here. We also have 1 inch on each side here, based on subtracting 4.5 from 2.5. Then on each corner we have 2 circles on each corner. One is we have 4.6.5 diameter holes on each corner, and we've also got an arc surrounding those circles at a 0.75 inch radius. Again, arcs and fillets are identified by the radius measurement feature, and holes are given their measurements in diameter. So that's a difference of the two. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click my I've already made my 8 by 4.5 inch square here. I'm going to use the offset tool. I'm going to click on, and I'm going to select 1 for a distance. I'm going to select that rectangle and make another one. Now I'm going to make 4. Again, my holes are 0.625 diameter, so I'm going to click the circle command. I'm going to snap it right to the end. Right mouse click, select diameter, and that's 0.625. I'm going to go ahead and copy this circle. I'm going to select this as the midpoint, and I'm going to copy this circle. Select this as the midpoint. And I'm going to select that one, and I'm going to copy it again. There. There we go, multiple. That's what I wanted. I'm going to select that one. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing with these outer circles, which have a 0.75 inch radius. So I'm going to make 4 more circles. 0.75 inch radius. 0.75, enter. I'm going to copy that circle and specify a base point. Let me get this right. Copy this circle, multiple, base point, there we go. Now I'm almost done. Now I'm going to use the TTR function of a circle. I'm going to click on circle, right mouse click, select tangent, tangent, radius, and my command line says specify point on object for first tangent. I'm just going to select, notice my tangent O snap tool appears. Click there once, and then it says specify point on object for second tangent. I'm going to click down here on this line a second time, and now it's asking for the radius of those circles, which is 0.563. So I put in a radius of 0.563, press enter, and I have my circles. And I'm going to do that 8 times. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to allow you to do that 8 times. Go ahead, pause the video and do that. And when you're done making all those circles, your drawing should look something similar to what I have up on the screen. I'm going to show you how to just trim away the pieces you don't need. Select the trim tool, right mouse click, and click away the pieces you do not need. And I'll go ahead and let you do that. I'm going to pause the video and let you finish that up. Now when you're done trimming things up, you should look something similar to what I have on my screen. And of course I've already gone ahead and done this, but you can go ahead and click the remaining pieces and delete them. Now what we need to do is we got to center this drawing. I'll go ahead and do that. And I can go from this corner of this box. Since it's all symmetrical, I don't have to go from the outside. Now lastly, I'm going to enter a text box, and you can do that using the multi-line text tool on the toolbar. Just click the A tool. Now the first thing you're going to do is do a text type, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a text box. And now the multi-line text editor appears. You can type in your name. Again, we do it in all caps. And I think then you're going to have to highlight your text, and you can come in here and select size. You're going to have to play with it, but I think if you put in highlight your text, and I think 0.5 will work. And of course you can change this over here to a different style. Arial black is the type in the book, but if you want to use a different type, that's fine. Let's see if that works. Okay, that's a little too big. Once it's a little too big, so I'm going to go ahead and double click it to edit it, and I'm going to make it a little smaller so it'll fit. I'm going to try 0.4 and see if that'll fit. There we go, and now I simply have to center simply move it, specify this as, if you click on the text tool, click the move tool, and then find the midpoint, you can come and put it in the middle and put some spaces in it. Too many. There we go. That'll be appropriate. That looks pretty good. When you get to this point, make sure that in the bottom right here it says identification plate. And make sure you have your date, your scale, and save it as your first initial, last name, figure 3-88.